Screen by Bogut.
Game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
Only counts for two. Two is all. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch four, but the numbers.
From deep. Kicks us into the game. 7.5 points a game. Nice shot by Smith.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Puts it up off the inbound. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Smith. Love outside. From deep. There's the bucket. Good. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Timeout called the Warriors. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Bogut. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thanks, Doris. The drive by...
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Thompson. And it's Golden State with another.
You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Dellavedova, the pass to LeBron. Outside Jefferson. Back to James. Outside Jefferson. LeBron outside. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Dellavedova. On the wing, James. And stolen by Barnes. Knocked away. Down low. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And getting back to Bogut, people forget he's a pretty good athlete. The reason he was drafted #1 overall way back when was because of his insane combination of size and movement skills. That's why he remains one of the excellent shot blockers in the league today.
Warriors leading by 3. Thompson outside, fires for 3. Rebound Love. Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
And when you talk about Bogut, I think the Warriors' incredible regular season inspired him. He didn't have to be the star. He just had to anchor that deep. Sometimes when you give a guy a specific task to be the best at, that's when he delivers the most.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Fry comes in for Jefferson. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Golden State also making a change. Spates checked in for Barnes.
Clearly, he has not lost that love and field.
Wasted no time on that one. And 11 points for Steph Curry.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And Rush kicks to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
The shot's good from Irving.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Mozgov. And Smith subbed in for Channing Frye. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. Smith dishes to Shumpert. That's tipped. And Thompson kicks to Smith. He feeds it to Irving. Curry with the steal. Irving with the steal. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job in bodying up his man.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
Shaun Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
The feed to Green. Dishes it to Barbosa. Here's the teardrop. Another shot. Can't hit. Shumpert with some nice D.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
From deep three-point range, yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. That's now 8 points for Iman Shumpert. The Warriors trail. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Irving kicks to James. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. Spates has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here.
Inside. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Livingston.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Shumpert. No good on that last second attempt there.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. Tell us a bit about the philosophy behind your game and how this team works so well together.
Yeah, you know,
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 25 points, 3 steals, and 1 rebound. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
See, Ernie, this is what I'm talking about. You know, I was the king of this. See, you got to pound that ball in the paint, and they were doing that. I like to see more of the same in the second half. Don't start shooting jumpers now.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to produce the moment they step on the floor.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Well, Irving has simply been great. 25 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of this.
The drive by Green. Good chance here for Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got his third rebound on the night.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Cavaliers trailing. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far, and he gets it to go. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Outside Irving, 5 to shoot. No luck. Good D by Thompson.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Timeout called the Warriors. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy, with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. And here's Love for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Kicks to Dellavedova. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Irving against Curry. Another miss by Curry. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Irving from long range. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
He was all alone on that one. 19 points for Steph Curry.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Love the pass to Irving. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson in the corner. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Irving, and the rejection by Ezeli. And here's LeBron outside. Another three for Cleveland.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Curry dishes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's Ezeli. Soft touch off the glass. Ezeli's got his first basket of the night.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Irving can't hit.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Low block shot on the way, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. 1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's James, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
A signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
And Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in, and some changes here for the Warriors. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Smith checked in for James.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
To the paint, here's Fry. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 7 rebounds in the game. He's signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get it.
Warriors leading by 7. Here's Rush. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 6th assist on the night. Well, Cleveland shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Now here's Shumpert. Tight defense on him. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. That for you.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drains the wing trade. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Ball's knocked loose. From downtown, the Warriors pull it in. Here's Livingston. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And that's how the coach would draw it up.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Well, Cleveland shooting at 50% in a decent groove. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. And it's Curry in at the point. Irving against Iguodala. Six on the shot clock. Irving against Iguodala. For the three. Shot is off.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass.
Love with a wide open look. Pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Bogut. And here we go. Warriors running again. Thompson with the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Curry kicks to Green. And the rejection by Smith. To the middle. Here's Shumpert. Good D by Thompson.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
4-on-3 break. Thompson passes to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for Kevin Love.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
Always simple math. That's that UNLV education coming to play. He knows all about that as well. Most of his points have been three-point shots.
Come on now. We got calculus at our school.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to lose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
And thank you for that, Doris.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here they go. And Thompson throws it down. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And J.R. Smith with the slam.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And here's Cleveland. They picked up 11 straight. It's stolen by Green. Curry dishes to Thompson. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's James. Look at that.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, Moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Pass to Love. The three. Out to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Thompson against Thompson to the inside. Bogut, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Here's Irving. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Kicks it out to Love. Irving drives in. The shot is off. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Thompson. Barnes passes to Curry. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 14 points for Draymond Green. Irving kicks to LeBron. Back to Irving. Thompson left side. It's stolen by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Green. LeBron with the block. On its way from Irving for 2. And another miss by Cleveland.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Cavaliers have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Thompson. Rebound Love. Love's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From past the arc. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Smith. LeBron's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His 2nd 3 of the half right there.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He just can't guard us on the perimeter. Find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Spacing. Spacing.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Kicks to LeBron. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
What a game for LeBron. He has 9 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. There's the bucket. Good. And that's now 28 points for Steph Curry.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
LeBron against Thompson. James. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
It's Thompson off the drive. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
Big-time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
It's stolen by Curry. 1:05 left to play here in the 4th. From 17 feet out. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are. You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He has 29 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Green against Love. J.R. Smith on the wing. Back to Love. James outside. Feeds to Thompson. Clock is at 3. Kicks it out to LeBron. Lets it go from deep. Green with the rebound. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're losing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, time a huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
Yeah, it has to be quick because every tick is critical.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Who drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're down by 5. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. And here's LeBron outside. Can't connect. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker team.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Stephen Curry. What you think, Kenny?
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
I'm from. I'll make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole...
De respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo, tú y yo. Descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada, la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones.
side, but no more. I get the zipper, you can swallow my pride.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know? And that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do. You know? So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles. And you have to connect those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game. You know what I mean? And the prize is your sanity. Word.
Ha! Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Ha, 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 ha. Come on with it. With it. Ha, 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 ha. Come on with it. With it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age to keep the mic hot? Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike Blessing in the recession is food giving back. The Occupy labels that move, didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crap,
come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you even wrong place to be real. Reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned. How you sending links trying to get on you stink. MCs don't give a what you think. Rapping if it's beef I hit a brinks. Put that kind of paper on your head to make a lot of blink. Now think, wouldn't you rather keep it music than lose it all cause of music? I'm sure that's not how Bambaataa wanted us to use it. Now move it before I lose it. And I'm in it for the long haul. Bars, like lifers in a long haul. Bar, my life rocking mics, I raised the bar. Phased them, dazed them, and blazed them all. Strong,
come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Word up.
Come on with it.
Crazy.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Real cinema, the feature's a top feature. Whose favorite MC is the Bronx teacher? Flows long around hooks so the words reach you. Joe Jackson on you, Michael beat you. Now beat it before I pull his Tito. In your ego, it's front page news, read it. My style is the Barker over beats like Travis, I bark 'em. Spark 'em, overwritten flows like overflowing toilet bowls. The game is a mess. Beef ain't really over with. The only way for me to get over it is to aim at your chest. I rock with a DJ who sets the tone. Plugs in 212s and a microphone. And I don't stop rocking the beats and keep rocking. As long as the streets hear heat, they keep copping, popping.
Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Word up. Salute to hip hop, MCs and DJs. Culture strong as ever. Bumpy Knuckles, DJ Premier. Salute, salute.
best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play.
be sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. This ain't a feeling I can keep, so blame it on